Te- Hi, how are you? I'm Julia Gibbs, and I'm here with the lovely Evie Smith. Hey, Evie.
Hi,
So, Evie is Miss. Are you Miss Tuscaloosa or are you the teen Miss Tuscaloosa?
I'm Miss Tuscaloosa's outstanding teen, which is a mouthful,
Okay,
but
and they're two different programs or the same program.
they're together except for Miss Tuscaloosa goes to Miss Alabama and I go to Miss Alabama's outstanding teen. So Miss Tuscaloosa's
Okay,
older.
okay. Well, I'll tell you, speaking of older, that I'm so old that when I competed, they didn't have that program. So I they just have the Miss program, they didn't have the teen program. I think it's really cool. And so you competed. When did you actually win Miss Teen Tuscaloosa or Miss Tuscaloosa Outstanding Teen?
It was actually 2 days before my birthday, and in my interview, I told the judges that 2 days is in my birthday, and if you want to give me the greatest birthday present ever, you know, and here we are. So it was at the end of July.
Awesome. Well, here's my secret spoiler alert is that I am actually Evie's aunt, and she gets all of her looks from me clearly. And so, Evie is my niece, my older sister's daughter. And I'm super proud of you, Evie. And I really wanted to have you on today to discuss with you this new act. Or do you say ACT or ACT?
ACT, Advocating for Children of Trauma.
Okay, so this is Evie's platform. And tell us a little bit about that platform, Evie.
So my platform is ACT, Advocating for Children of Trauma. And the reason I chose it is because I've seen it a lot in my family. I've been directly affected by traumatic situations, and I realize how it really affects people and how if the kids don't need the proper if kids don't get the proper help and support that they need, it can really change the trajectory of their life. And I just wanted to really get the word out there that abuse and trauma and neglect is a very real thing that people don't talk about a ton, and especially kids my age don't know a lot about it. And so I just wanted to get it out there and show that it is a very real thing that happens in everyday life.
Yeah, I think you're got a great point here that trauma truly, as you know, affects the brain. It affects the body, it affects the emotions and the social aspects of life. It really is something that affects every part of life. Have you found that to be true?
Oh, definitely. And like me researching how trauma affects people, you can find so many different ways that it affects people's relationships with each other, how people think of themselves, how people think of their families. So it really does affect people in so many different ways.
Yeah, so tell me, okay, what are you doing to actually it's you're doing stuff for trauma this you said act and say it again for us because the best thing is that we hear it again and again. That really is helpful.
So ACT stands for Advocating for Children of Trauma. And this month, I actually just kind of announced that I'm selling bracelet sets that
Oh.
100% of the proceeds are going to the Exchange Center for Child Abuse, in which is a place in my area that gives free counseling to people who have been through abuse. And they say ACT on them. Here's kind of a set. Can't see them very well. I have them on. And 100% of the
Yeah.
proceeds are going to that organization to help prevent child abuse and break the cycle.
Oh, and okay, where can we buy the bracelets?
You can just DM me on my Instagram accounts. One is at Miss Tuscaloosa's OT22, and then the other one is my business account, which is ESAS Designs.
Is that on Etsy?
It is not on Etsy. I do sell on Etsy, but not these because I thought it'd be easier to just not have the extra fees that come with Etsy. So it's on my Instagram.
Okay, tell me again. It's at Miss Tuscaloosa.
Yes, ma'am. It's at Miss Tuscaloosa OT22. And then the other one that you can DM me on is at ESASS Designs.
Okay, I'm putting those back both in our viewer comments, so it's underneath here. So at ESESS.
ESASS, like ESAS, and then
Yeah, gotcha,
design.
gotcha, gotcha.
Yep.
Design. It's nice for you to be slow with your old aunt. Okay, I'm putting both of those up there for y'all so you can see this. And how to catch them, how to get the bracelets. And I will tell you, people have asked me through the years because I have two specific necklaces I have worn for a long time, and it's funny that people start noticing your jewelry that you have on in videos. And if y'all remember the one that I wear in a lot of videos that's white with gold, a lot of times that is made by Evie. And I wear that really because of her and something that I love to have on because I love her. And so her designs and her jewelry last. They're great, but what's more lasting is what you're doing right now, Evie, and your heart to help these kiddos. So tell me, when you raise the money, where does it go?
Yes. So all the money at the end of November, all the proceeds are going to be donated to the Exchange Center for Child Abuse Prevention, which is a local organization close to me, and they provide free counseling and other services to people who have been through abuse or trauma to try and break the cycle of abuse. And my goal for November is to sell 100 sets, which would then put over $1,000 towards the Exchange Center. So that's kind of a big goal, but I really do think that I can reach it with people sharing it and spreading the word.
It's a hugely worthy goal to have. So we're going to help you. I feel like that we in the Facebook family world, we're actually entering in, today is Halloween and we're entering into this month of Thanksgiving, where as believers, we remember to give thanks for everything that we've had. And I think that one of the best ways that you can remember and give thanks to the Lord is to be the hands and feet in your community and help support children of trauma, which is what you're trying to get at, Evie. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So for Thanksgiving, for this month of giving, let's go and support Evie's designs. I put both of those up there. Evie, what does the center actually do with the funds? What kind of things are they doing for children there?
They do lots of more fundraisers. Like a couple months ago, I volunteered at a 5K race, and they do some stuff like fun nights, fun movie nights with kids, just to kind of escape from what's going on at home or the hard things that they're having to push through, and to just kind of get away from that and really make friends with people and connect with people, to just help them be able to cope.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. So when we talk about trauma, Evie, have you done much or have you really researched from your own experience or things that you've seen in life to see what really happens for kids that are not healed or do not get counseling or help along the way? I mean, how does life look different for them that you've seen in what you've been looking at with ACT?
Yeah, so
ACT.
unfortunately, 1 out of 7 kids face some kind of trauma or neglect in their life. And if they don't receive the type of help and the support that they need, unfortunately, it can lead to them then abusing more people later in life. And so that's why I keep saying break the cycle, because if they don't get help and if they don't get the support that they need at a young age, they can grow up just to hurt someone else just as they've been hurt, because that's all that they've ever known.
Yeah, it's kinda like that old age-old saying that wounded people wound people or hurting people hurt people. And
Hmm.
so we're looking at how do you break that cycle? How do you stop that? And so that not only can they have the life that they were meant by God to have, but they do not continue to walk in pain for other people and hurt other people at the same time.
Hmm.
So I appreciate this. I think it's an extremely worthy cause. And we're rooting for you as you go to Miss Outstanding Teen. When is that?
It is in March. It's the first weekend in March. So coming up, I'm very
Okay.
excited for it.
Do you have a dress yet?
I do have a dress, and it's actually blue, which is exciting because that is the national color for child abuse prevention. And so I can kind of represent
Awesome.
that even while doing my evening gown competition.
Okay, go get it and wear it and let us see it. We'll wait. We'll wait. Okay, to be honest, I feel like I've seen a picture of it, and all I have to say is Cinderella. It's just so pretty.
I love it.
So good. You should love it. It should be something that is just a really great opportunity to go and do and to enjoy. Now, is this your first pageant that you've ever done?
No, I've kind of grown up doing pageants, but this is my first time going to Miss Alabama's Outstanding Teen.
Okay, you're a little honey boo boo. That's okay.
I mean, sure. My mom just loved making heirlooms, so it just kind of worked out well for me.
Yes, yes, no. Our family did do pageants. Your grandmother, my mom, was in the National Peanut Festival,
Good
and,
stuff.
we have a giant peanut up in Mimi's house to prove it. So,
Yep.
it's a little bit in your blood, I think.
I'm good with it.
Now, what would you tell me if I asked you, do you think pageants have been a healthy thing for you as a girl to participate in?
I do for me and what I'm doing. Pageants, if pageants is a very broad term, there are lots of different
Mhm,
organizations that focus on different things, but the Miss
mhm.
Alabama and the Miss America's Outstanding Teen organization, I really love because not only are you just walking across the stage in a pretty gown, but you get to do interview and really show the judges who you are. You get to have a platform that you can advocate for and really make an impact in your community. You get to perform a talent, which I love. I trail for my talent and I just love it so much. So it really helps you gain skills that are going to be useful later in your life, as long as meeting new people and having lots of fun.
Awesome. I think that you put that very, very well, and, I love seeing your experience and how much that it's allowed you to grow and to become such an articulate woman who is very, very knowledgeable about who she is and what she believes in the world and who Christ is, and I love that about you.
Thank
So,
you.
okay, show us the bracelet one more time
Okay,
so
yes,
that
I
we can
will. Let me
see
turn
them.
have a look. So
Okay, and
these
I
are the
put it
bracelets.
in. Yay.
And they come in a
Awesome.
set, and I can go ahead and say like a few more things about them real quick. So they are
Yeah.
$15 for the set or $20 with shipping. And if you do buy one, please post and tag both of my accounts and use the hashtags Act for Alabama and Act for 100.
Awesome, and how much are they?
They're $15 for the whole set or $20 with shipping.
Okay, perfect, perfect.
Yes,
This
ma'am.
sounds great, and, I'm so appreciative that you came in and talked to us on Sunday and on Halloween. Are you dressing up tonight?
I am not dressing up tonight, but I'm going to go to our church's trunk or treat and have a hot dog and hand out some candy.
Now what is your little sister being?
My little sister is being Mary Poppins from Mary Goes. I don't know. She has a whole specific which Mary Poppins she is, and then my brother's
Oh,
being
she's
Bert
the
with
merry-go-round Mary Poppins.
the merry-go-round Mary Poppins because she has her lace umbrella.
Mhm. That's right, and what's your brother who is 17, what's he gonna be?
Yes, he's gonna be Bert just for her because you can't say
I
no to
love it.
him.
I love it. We're gonna have to see some pictures of this on your Instagram.
Oh, for sure.
Yep. Well, thank you, Evie. We will definitely be going to Miss Tuscaloosa OT 22 on Instagram to purchase these, or eSAS Design on Instagram. So we'll be going to look at both of those. And we are also going to be cheering you on at Miss Outstanding Teen in March. And thanks for your
Yes, ma'am.
time. Thanks for your effort. And thanks for everything you're doing to advocate for children of trauma. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Have a great day, kiddo.
You too.